Check out this animated outline text effect. Look at it bounce over the building and have that interaction. So it's easy to do. It's 4 layers, 2 text layers and 2 image layers, one with the background removed. Let's do it in Adobe Express. Purple plus button. I'm going to go 16:9. Any aspect ratio is fine. And let's grab an image of a building. So any building you like. I chose this one, Stevenson Hall, Sonoma State. Gonna click on it and drag it to my desktop. You do want a pretty decent resolution, so you might want to double click on it and check out to make sure that it downloaded in the correct resolution with preview, adjust size. 1500 wide is fine for me, so all right, thank you, preview. Okay, quit. So once you get your image, drag it in and get it positioned and scaled for your liking. You want the building to be able to cover up the text, so make sure that building's kind of decent size. And then I'm going to duplicate. So select the image, duplicate, and you get a shift in the location of the image. So you got a marquee drag to select both, and then do position top left to make sure they're perfectly centered on top of each other. And remove the background of the top layer. Nothing changes on screen, but the bounding box will change, right? So now the top layer is just the building and the bottom layer is the original image. Okay, selecting our pieces of type does get a little tricky because we got this big image in the background that takes up the whole screen. So I'm going to lock this image. Command-Shift-L. And then when I bring in my type, I want the top layer on top above the removed background image, and then I want another layer of type below. So I am going to go to text, add my text, change the font to Anton, and change the color to white, and then type in all caps Sonoma. Start dragging it out. Making it big, making it centered. I think it looks kind of good if it kind of, the letters go over a little, just kind of up until the edge. All right, so it has to be in the sky above it actually, so you can't go too big, but all right, so next I want to duplicate it. I'm going to come up to duplicate. And then see, here's the trick, is you get a little selection right now where you can shift click on both the type layers. So I'm going to shift click on both. They get grayed out, which says they're both selected. I'm going to go to position top left. Then I'm going to make my then I'm going to add the animation while I have them both selected. So this is the trick, right? Getting that yo-yo on both of them together. So now they're both yo-yoed together. Now I want to add an outline to the top layer. So I can come in here under Edit, make the text color none. So the face of the letters drop out, but the outline is going to be a white, which the default 15 is a little much, so I got to drop it down to, I don't know, somewhere around 9. Now I should be able to put the building in between the 2 type layers, and I should be able to hit play and get my animation. There we go. So tricky because just of selecting, right? If I try to select that image in the background wants to come in every time. So let's see here, right? If I resize, I'm able to resize it. So just be careful, I guess, with your selections, because once you start getting layers on top of layers underneath layers, it can be tricky to select. But I should be able to still have that effect. If I want to click on my marquee drag to get my 2 layers, and then down a little more. Once I get into the building, you kind of see it appear and you lose that kind of surprise effect. But one last time. All right, so hope you like that. Have fun with it, and careful with your selections.